Know that there's sometimes where some of his comments are just way up there, you've never understood them. That's because they are quite bizarre, okay? So whatever you hear, it ain't true. They're parallel universe, he's in there now, they're bizarre comments. So I think from that, there's no pressure, but try and make this believable, yeah?
Something is
Thank you so much. Only one chance to get one up on this one. And I'm bracing myself. Honey, I love you so much. Photoshop. Photoshop.
Don't turn the lights off yet, I can't read.
Oh, that's good.
Just like to say thank you, Mike, for those kind words. Get that you didn't cry. I swallow your pint now. But good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In case you didn't know me, my name is John Davis, and I'm Mike's best man. Well, I probably won't be after this speech, but they say to say I've been dreading this moment is an understatement. The speech I mean, not the wedding. Say give it a best man speech, it's like going to do the speech. It's only after a couple of minutes. That's as cool as just sitting again, then promising.
Yeah,
okay. Sorry, Anna.
Yeah, well done.
I'd like to start off by saying how beautiful Lindy is looking, as well as the bridal party. And of course, our gorgeous flower girls, Grace and Lily. Grace had a present earlier, but I've got a present here somewhere for Lily, off Mike and Lindy.
No.
Or Baron, sorry. Apologies.
No, I know.
You good?
Oh, yeah.
Mike's mother Barbara and Lindy's mother Carol, you both look divine. And Mike and the gents not too shabby at all. I'd like to say thank you to the Marriott for putting on this wonderful occasion for us all to enjoy, and the staff for putting up with us for the next 12 hours or so at least. I would also like to thank the staff at the Chandrani Resort in Mauritius for the wedding ceremony that took place on the 9th of October. Yes, Mike and Lindy are already married in case you haven't noticed. And we can all see this wedding was a beautiful occasion and good time was had by all. I just wish I could have been there instead of work. I phoned Mike and Lindy at the Chandrani Resort the morning after the wedding, only to be put on hold. When Mike finally answered the phone, he went on to tell me that they were consummating their marriage. I apologised for the delay in answering the phone. I was quite impressed actually, because I was on hold for 2 minutes. To all Mike's work colleagues here today, I'm sure you're having a pint on me today actually, because let me tell you now, the Chandrani Resort in Mauritius is certainly not a local call. And it's definitely not on my friends and family list. I found out when I had my phone bill a week later. Cheers, BT. I'd like to talk a little bit about Mike now, and how we both met. If I'm boring anyone, the bar's over there, Alan's baby. That's a joke though, before anyone does one. Right. Me and Mike both grew up in Clydach, and we went to different primary schools. So even though we knew each other, we weren't really close mates. It was by complete chance we got to know each other when we were in Year 7 of Birch Grove Com. We were both going on a history trip to Normandy. Fancy that, because it was in history. With the school. And we didn't really know anyone that was going. So Mike wandered over to me and said in the sweetest little voice, "Do you want to sit with me on the bus?" That impression didn't really do any justice, but if you picture an Andrex puppy saying that, you'd probably... I happened to be obliged to sit next to Mike all the way to Normandy. Right. This I instantly regretted. As Mike proceeded to tell me about this new craze that was going around, where one person makes an oval shape with their hand, and if the other person sees it, you get to hit that person.
All of you got punches?
I know what you're thinking, kids. Yeah. Anyway, 14 hours later, we arrived in Normandy. Black and blue. My leg is gone dead and Mike's arm was numb. Mike rolled up his sleeve to inspect the damage, only to see what can be described as what looked like a giraffe's neck. More bruises than skin, to be honest with him. Then with that, he turned to me in utter disgust and said, "I'm telling the teacher and you." He didn't, luckily for us both, and we kissed and made up. Not literally, in case you wondered. But from that point on, we became best mates, and 19 years later, we still are. Yeah. And until after this. Mike is probably one of the nicest guys you're ever going to meet. The type of guy you can never do enough for you, even if you don't ask him to. And that's rare in life, I personally feel. And I'm proud to say he's my best mate. One thing I will say though, is he really can't tell a joke. If you get a translator, please ask him about the 50p joke. But that is strictly over 18s only. But make sure you've got an hour to spare.
£2.
Part of my duties as best man was to organise the stag do, or do's as it is these days. And Mike was no exception. We had to get together on the beach and play volleyball, and went into Swansea and got up to all sorts of antics that I shall remain tight-lipped about. We also organised a trip to Ibiza for Mike for a film nights, which after the flight from hell was an amazing experience, which I'm sure Mike and the rest of the gang enjoyed.
Oh yeah, just that flight was just...
That flight was terrible. You can never fly away now.
No.
On a Friday night. On the second night of the trip to Ibiza, we decided, as you do, to find the nearest Welsh bar, seeing as we travelled all that way. It was then we decided it was time to give Mike a bit of a ribbon and get him up on the stage to do a bit of a karaoke. Mike wanted to choose the song, so we happily let him carry on. Now to say Mike is tone deaf would be a bit of an understatement, and quite frankly an insult to the heart of urine. Let's just put it like this. There are many great Michaels out there with good singing voices. Michael Jackson, Michael Bolton, Michael Bublé. Michael Apple is certainly not one of them. Just bear with me a minute, I've just got a little bit of but you'll have to wait 2 seconds while I fire it up on my laptop.
You deserve that.
By the way, I'm going behind the veins.
John.
Nose, as you do. Mike was staring at Lindy and said to me, "God, our instructor's as fit as." To which I replied, "Yeah, she must be fit. She's always taking these classes, isn't she?" Anyway, that week Mike signed up to as many classes as Lindy was taking. Body pump, body combat, body balance, Zumba, kick attack, kick balance, kick step. I'd probably kick the bloody bucket if I did it. But it paid off in the end, as Mike, ever the romantic, told me he was taking her to the Arthur for a date. And here we are today at their wedding celebration.
Thank you.
I think it's true to say that looking around the room today, we can see how much Mike and Lindy are loved by us all. It's safe to say that Mike has changed over the years from when we first met, and since meeting Lindy, it's clear to see that he has met and married his life companion, and that their love for each other goes deeper than any photo or story they share with us. And I, for one, am absolutely thrilled and honoured to be part of their day today, as I'm sure many of you are also. Mike, you carry on being yourself, buddy. As long as that happens, you and Lindy will be happy for the rest of your lives. Now, Mike, I think you've gone off quite lightly in this speech today. So I put together a little something just to bring the speech to an end, because I can see people are itching to get to the bar. Please don't judge me too harshly on the slideshow. It's been over 15 years since I used PowerPoint. And I've got to go back there and get it out.
Lily, is it that bad? Is it that bad? Louise.
Sorry, but that's technical difficulties.
It's the operator, it is. Blame BT, John! Blame BT!
Yeah.